Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Herman Electro. Last time, I guess we completed things with Natasha? Don't remember exactly. And yeah, we unlocked like knot gates or something. So that might be interesting to see. And I don't have a sense of if like Herman starts with a certain set of items and Natasha starts with a certain set of items. Yeah, I think Herman starts with a feather and Natasha starts with a flame. Seems to be what we're witnessing. Oh, here's like free stuff. I'll take it. Got a wire cutter. So we've got a wire cutter and a plank. I could use a plank to solve this. Or I could use a saw. I've got a plank, so let's just go ahead and use the plank. Got another wire cutter. Let's hope that wire cutters are what I need. Okay, this is our first bomby thing. Okay. It looks like we need to get in here. Presumably the bombs will blow up all the blocks around them. But... oh, there's a knot gate here. In which case I would just need to chop the wire there, I think. Yeah, so let's witness this. Guess that's my tutorial. So it blows up a 3x3 area surrounding the bomb, including it. And then if I come down here with my wire cutter, knot gate having a non-input turns it into a positive input or whatever, and so that's my tutorial on bombs, I suppose, and the knot gates. Great. Oh, we got Batty McBadbad over here who's gonna try to eat my face. I don't have any guns. If I stepped on this, I would bring down this, this, and this. If I step on this, I can walk over here and here. And here. So actually, if he's chasing me, I think I can run all the way out. I'm gonna take a risk here. Let's make sure that he's, not gonna find a new way to find me. Oh, he's gonna sit there, okay. If I do this, are you gonna come around the left or the right? He's staying with me on the right. That's not great. I want him to stay behind me and have distance. Can I lock him in somehow? Or lock him out? I'm not sure that I can. Let's just witness how that behaves. That locks that out over there. Actually, I have an idea, maybe. If I do this, you're going to be behind me the whole way, which means I can do a whole loop. But that's not good. I didn't think this through all the way. Because now... I could go through here and get you pinned behind here. What would you do in that scenario? Let's find out together. Let's find out together. If I grab the chest, he'll go here and then he'll eat me. So I can't do that. That just shut that off. That turned that back on. Now he's trapped in here. I can't even see where he is. Oh! Oh, I can get him to... oh. Press buttons for me, which could be interesting. Except... did he get stuck? Did he fall in a hole? Well, what happened to him? And I think the puzzle will still be in the same state. Oh, now he's down here. Interesting. So I guess he had been trying to chase me through the now? I don't see a way to outrun you over here. I need this on in order to get here, so this is going to be shut. So I need you following me from the left. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. I'll step on this, which will open it for me. He'll step on it a moment later and shut it for himself. But then that's going to lock me in over here. Hold on, let me think this through. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get out over here. And I wouldn't be able to coerce him to step on and off of it. Okay, so that's not going to work. Good idea, not so good of an idea. Okay, I don't see how to solve this right now, so I'm going to leave this guy alone and check out the other puzzle. Discretion is the better part of valor and all that. I don't see how to do this. Like, he's going to try to chase me around. If I do this, it doesn't do anything, and this doesn't do anything, because nothing is all charged up. Oh, but he can do that and charge everything up. Which is nice and all. And it gives me a spot to potentially try to kill him, except... like, I don't have anything to do with that. Okay, well, I do have the Phoenix Feather, so... let's experiment in this room, and if I take a death, I'll have a way to recover, I guess. So again, if I'm in this state, if he were chasing me through here, the problem is that when he steps on it, I'll be trapped inside. And I don't have a way to get him to stop standing on the plate. There's this piece of geometry down here. Can I get him stuck in there and something, something, something? Seems plausible. How exactly would I do that? I'm not sure. If I do this... Ooh, can I drop him in a hole? I wasn't able to there, but I almost could. Yeah, because there's a hole there right now. Yeah, and he dropped in the hole. Okay. That's really good. Okay, now that he's in the hole, I can leave this unlocked. I have a way out. I can do this. He's still dead from having fallen in the hole. Okay, and I get my saw. Okay. I did it. Don't know why it didn't occur to me to kill him with the hole until just then. Okay. Presumably there's some way that I can get him, like, chasing me so that he'll end up walking across this and dying? I imagine. Because I'm going to have to use a saw to open this up. And once I do that... if I had him chasing me outside... Well, again, I have the Phoenix Feather, so can I just coerce him to walk right across this is what I wonder. And if not, I might be able to run around and do something clever. Yeah, so let's find out. Okay, so he's chasing me there, chasing me there, chasing me there. If I go north, he goes here. If I go north again, he dies. Okay, great. So he just tries to chase after me, and his pathfinding is not smart enough to try to avoid traps. I guess I kind of do that since he fell in the other hole, but this just reinforced it. I got a gun. There's an H worth of power over there for some reason. I could use a wire cutter to get a chest over here. Or just get a free chest right here. No, this is in wood. So I could... I don't know if there's anything I could do. Can the gun shoot the glass? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, I'll do the... yeah, I can cut this wire successfully. If I cut this wire, then I'd lose the pressure plate here. Okay, so I'm going to try this one and see what's here. It is a sponge. Alright. One level complete. And it gave me quite a lot of problems, relatively. Level 1's not usually that bad. More sponges. Sure enough, lots of puddles. Unless this door opens, it seems like one sponge would simply sponge this up and everything would be fine. So I think we'll do that. So let's use a little spongy. Like so. Grab my chest, and sure enough, it opens up these ways. Oh, hello. Bonus room. Flame. Nice. I still have not unlocked bricks, so I still won't be able to get all those chests. So what I think I'm seeing, what do we have here? I would need this one having power, which would be coming from here. So with one, I could turn this on. Then if I turn this on, I would also need to saw. So one plank and one saw. I think that looks fine. Oops. So let's put a plank here. Turn that on. Let's turn this on. And let's saw through here. Oh! No, I can still get there. It's fine. I can walk around this way and not have to spend any more resources. And we get some more wire cutters. Alright, thank you, safety mode. Right, we already checked that out. So, bottom left. Let's see if floor 2 can go much quicker than floor 1. These are all trapdoors. Yeah, we've seen this before. If I want to power all this stuff, I have to get in here. And if I want to get in here, it seems like I need a wire cutter here and here. Except... there's no except. This is all being powered from here, so this is going to stay powered. Okay. So, wire cutter, snip, snip, I walk through, and now I have a way out. Great. Got a saw and a plank. And... the goal has to be in here. I want to keep this bit powered. So I could chop a wire over here. I don't have any wire cutters. I have a gun and a saw, and so I could just backdoor it. And given that I have no wire cutters, the only other way to turn this off would be to use a saw and step on this. Why does this have power? This button is not pressed down. I'm unclear why this is currently powered. But in any case, I think I'm happy just to... gun. This is not the type of gun that shoots... Maybe it's only if you're playing as Natasha? There was like a gun that had like a green thing on it that could cut through the concrete. And this does not appear to be the same gun, and it doesn't have the ability to break open the concrete. So now I have a problem. Alright, well, if I use a saw here and step on this... Is there a NOT gate somewhere? I'm still unclear why this is currently being powered. Okay, but now all that's powered. And so if I did... this... Oh, now that is powered. Now that unpowers that. This seems like a bug, right? I have that down. When I have that up, this is still lit up as powered. It's like it's infinity powered, and the same thing was happening over here. Except it's... Oh, the power was coming through the door back this way. Got it. Okay. Understood. So I think I need the power off, and I think I need to use my plank. Which I don't relish, but it seems to be the only solution to the puzzle that I can currently see. So we'll do it. We get another sponge. And if I step on this, that'll go fine. If I step on this, that'll go fine. And then in terms of getting back out... Looks like I'll have to use a saw to get back out. Alright, but I can do that. When it's the only solution you see, it's pretty good. Pretty sure down here is one of the places I could saw safely. I should have thought about the fact that I was going to be darkened in the room, and made sure that I marked where I needed to saw before I did it. Yeah, once again, eventually we'll get bricks to throw through the glass. Ooh! Don't have the resources to unlock that. Alright, so we can't do any shopping right now. We made it down to floor 3. Floor 2 is not quite as bad, but still took a fair amount of time. Alright, only one way to go. Makes it easy to focus our efforts. This looks bad. If I step on this, we're going to close off the door behind me. However, I could saw through this. And then, but then we have this door. And if I cut a wire, there's still a wire going the other way. Unsticky a button. Maybe the other button was sticky or something in the other room when I didn't understand what was going on. I don't see a way to solve this with the items I currently have. Is there something I'm not thinking of? Otherwise, I'm thinking I might use the Phoenix Feather and take a death. Yeah, it seems to me I'd have to have a wire cutter here and here. I just don't see another way to have these floors be up, which requires power over here, and not have this door closed. And I don't have any way to go through here, and I only have one wire cutter. I could use one wire cutter here and chop through that here. No, but I have to saw through this, right? No, I could use that as my way out. Okay, hold on. I just figured it out. Which is, I can saw through this one. And wire cutter this one. Okay, even though it's a puzzle I've seen before. It's kind of like a different set of resources for a different solving method. Keeping me on my toes. Alright, if I walk in here, the NOT gate would turn this off, so I'd have to hit it again to turn it back on. That's also a NOT gate. And so I need a wire cutter, which I don't currently have. Okay, so I need to come back with a wire cutter for that room. How about this one? There's never a way to wire up these trapdoors. This is always open. I could use my flame and get there directly. If I walked in here, I would toggle these, and so I wouldn't be able to walk back out to get this door open. And it seems like a pain to get through here. I'm tempted to use the flame on that one. But before we do that, let's take a final look at this one. And it looks like a single wire cutter. Would not, because there's power coming through here as well. Also, I need power in order to be... Ooh. So it almost seems like I need, like, a saw and two wire cutters to get that one. So I think we're going to use our flame down here, because I'm not seeing a lot of options at the moment. Boop. There's a wire cutter at least. Saw and a wire cutter. That might be the resources I need to solve this one, or I could use the wire cutter on the one on the right. So if I used a saw here, I'd only have one wire cutter and couldn't get through there. If cutting one wire anywhere doesn't seem like it helps me. So yeah, I think I have to solve the puzzle on the right next. Now that I have a wire cutter. And I think I just need to cut this wire to solve it, and everything else was straightforward. So I go through here, cut the wire at either location. I'll choose to cut it here. It gives me 2 planks. And I don't think the 2 planks would help me solve the one on the left, unless you can place a plank on top of a electric thingy, which is a possibility, actually. Or I could use the 2 planks just to solve this. Let's use the 2 planks to solve this. Alright, more resources. Looks like the exit is down south. Let's take a look at this one. This seems like a flipped version of one we recently solved, I think. So this is currently down. I could do this, which enables me to touch this, which doesn't currently do anything. There's an up trapdoor there. I need to get to that one, it looks like. I've got 3 saws. Spend 2 saws, step on this. Actually, would that solve everything? Because stepping on this would give us power here. Oh, that does not get the power over here. But it would give us power here, 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 here. No, that power would... I'd have to step here. Which I'd be able to do with another saw. It's a lot of sawing in order to get through, and I already have a way to the exit, so I'm just going to choose to go ahead down to the next floor. Also, let's peek at the shop. Can't do that. And let's peek at these. 1 wire cutter or 1 saw in order to get a chest. I have multiple saws, so let's do a saw. And I got a saw back, alright. I could also do a saw here. Let's try it. And I got a plank back. Alright, at least I have more diversity of resources now. And yeah, I'm going to try a saw here too. And I got a plank. Okay. Let's go down with these resources to the next floor and see what we see. I believe I've completed 3 of the floors now. South is the only way to go. Lots of sponges. Let's hope we find some puddles in the not-too-distant future. This is super straightforward, right? Walk in, grab the stuff. The button is stuck. for whatever reason. So I think I can use a sponge to unsticky a sticky button. Can I tell what a sticky button looks like? Does it have like some goop on it or something? In any case, I unsticky the sticky button. So that's a use for the sponges. I go left to right. You unlocked water bucket. Oh, neat. A new thing. Another achievement. Okay. I saw this room once before, and I think I chose to leave it alone. I'm gonna do the same for right now. And instead check out what's over here to the right. I've been in this room before. The trouble was the middle button. I do have a saw, so once I get over to here... Once I get over to here... I could just saw my way out, but the problem... Right. Problem is I need to be over here with the power on, which implies that all these doors will be shut. Yeah, I don't know how to do that room, I think, right now. Or maybe I've forgotten. So let's take a closer look at this one. Okay, various mechanisms. Ditto. I could saw into here and hope that I could understand the mechanisms. Or I could saw through this, cut the wire over to the left, and then I'd just be able to walk over here. Which looks kind of good. Where would that leave me? I'd be standing here. I'd be able to go here. I'd be able to go here. And I do have some wire cutters, which I could use over here. I think this would work. So, let's cut this wire. I could saw or cut the wire. I'm going to cut the wire because I have a bunch of wire cutters right now. This is going to do this behind me. I could always use a wire cutter. I could just re-step on this to get back out. I think I'm okay. So now I need to chop a wire cutter here. I think that's sufficient. Yeah, so I think just doing this, oops, gets me here. And then I can do this and walk all the way back. Yep. Alright, music is very excited for me. Got some planks. Might need them. Let's just witness what's happening in here. That opens some good things for me. This... why did that toggle? Got it. So I can spend one plank. Two planks, three planks. Or I'd have to spend some other resources, it looks like. No, I could press this. That would be better. Okay, so it's one plank. And then if I walk up here and press this, I can still walk around this way. And I gain the advantage of this. If I walk up here, there's no advantage because I'm going to be locked in and need to do something. So I'll spend another plank. Great. And I didn't even notice what we picked up. Okay, we got Batty McBadbad down here, who I could kill after he does me a solid. And I do need to kill him, because otherwise when I walk down here, he'll hit the switch, turn this back off, and I'll fall. So let's kill him. Great. Now the problem is, if I cut these wires, this is going to fall. So I need to put a plank over it first. So I'll put a plank here. Then I can safely cut these wires. I'm standing on the plank. And pick up our stuff. Okay, great. I have lots of sponges, so I'm willing to spend... Actually, before I do, let's take a look at the shop. Pickaxe is pretty cool. Fire is pretty cool. I could buy both of these things, couldn't I? I'm gonna do that. I'm just that crazy. Alright, got a pickaxe, and yeah, I've got 2 of each of these. Oops. Alright, pickaxe and a flame. And I could still use a sponge and get a thing, so let's do that too. I got another saw. Alright. Good enough for me. I've completed 4 levels now, I think. We're still in decent pace. Up or down? Let's choose up. We recently saw this room and it was easy, right? I could just walk in and walk out. Except there's a sticky button. I can see the stickiness now, but I do have sponges on my bar ready to go. Oh. None of these are pressed in the first place. Let's check out the other one. I could obviously use 2 platforms, or I could use a pickaxe and a saw. Down here... I could use a pickaxe and a saw. I could use a flame. I could use 1 plank. Even with... I'd have to use 2 more planks here in order to not turn the spit on, because otherwise the door is going to go up. So that would be 3 planks, or one of my special items there. And remind me up here, 2 planks, and a sponge. I prefer 2 planks and a sponge and not use my special items yet. So let's do this. Plank, plank, step on here, get my thingy. Oh, I got a water bucket for the first time, very exciting. This button is stuck, so I'm gonna sponge. And what does the water bucket do? Destroy a power supply or place a puddle. Got it. So here's an obvious place to place a puddle. So let's place a puddle here. Conducts electricity over to here, and we solve this room. Great. I like the puddle tutorial. I appreciate the fact that the first time you encounter a room that requires a new element, it gives you a simple tutorial puzzle using it. Still 2 planks. Okay. If I could step here and here and here. And I do have 3 saws. I've seen this before. I could do it with 3 saws, if I recall correctly. I could use 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Press all these things, walk back out, and then walk around this way. So 3 saws could solve that room. Or some other special items. I never peeked at the room down here, and so let's see if it's something cheaper to solve. Right, I did peek at this room. And this was pretty much all kind of special items. We're on the 4th floor. I'm willing to spend a special item. Let's burn this. Oh wow, 2 saws and a wire cutter. That's a good amount of loot. Okay, so in that case, I will use the 3 saws. So, saw number 1 goes here to step on this. Saw number 2 goes here to step on this. And then saw number 3 goes here to step on this. Why is this not conducting electricity? Because I stepped on that again. Got it. Okay. Oh! Okay. I'm glad safety mode exists. That is a good thing. Okay. And we're here. And in this room, obviously I could spend my pickaxe and get things immediately. Alternatively, I'd have to step here to be able to walk over all this. Stepping here mostly implies stepping here, which implies using a saw, I think. And then I could either use 2 planks, or step in here and use 2 wire cuts, or wire cut and a saw. So once again, that's a saw. A couple of wire cuts. Oh, and then there's this bit. I would need either wire cuts or I'd need another saw. I have enough saws to do that. So yeah, let's go this way then. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna saw, saw, press this button. Over here, I'm going to... I could use 1 wire, or 1 saw, but I'm gonna use 2 wire cuts. Chop those, press this button. Then I can walk over here and press this button, and then I can walk over to the solution. Multiple ways to spend different resources, that's the one that I felt good about. Here is the exit. And I have lots of planks, I can trade a plank for a box, I'll do it. I got a gun, alright. I like diversity of resources, and I only have 2 wire cutters left. I would need to spend both. Or a water bucket. Yeah, let's not worry about no, I just cut 1 and then walk across. You have the other one. Okay, let's cut 1. Alright, got another sponge. Okay, so I think that's 5 levels done. So this means this is going to be where I walk and the floor comes out from under me again. And maybe we'll be able to rescue a new character again this time. Okay, we're headed downwards. Let's think carefully. This is the room that we still can't solve because we still haven't figured out how to even obtain these ores or whatever they are. So then I'm going left. All right. Nothing electrifies these, so I'm going to have to use planks to go over them. After walking through, I could saw my way out over here and just spend 1 resource that way. And that seems as good as anything. So I'm going to do that because I have lots of saws. So we're going to plank, plank, pick up my thingy, and then saw. And then we're going to think about this one. I could either use the pickaxe to get out at the end, or use a whole bunch of planks, and I don't think I have enough plank resources to do that. So I think we're just going to use a pickaxe and a saw. It's just the most obvious thing to me. Actually, I guess one wire cut. Well, no, I still have to use this saw. So I could. Nah, I'd have to find a way to walk out. Like once I stand on this square, I need a plank as well. I think this feels like a really good spot to go ahead and use a pickaxe and a saw, so I'm gonna do it. Pickaxe, saw, great. We did this room before, and I remember once I disabled this door, I could kind of walk all the way back around. Just want to make sure it's the same. I would have to... Ooh, it's not quite the same. I have to wire cut something here? Maybe it is the same. But even if I'm standing like on this, it would be safe because power is being conducted around both this way and this way. So I could do saw, walk up here, walk around here, do a single wire cut, and then walk out. Yes, I'm fairly certain that works. Saw, pick up, walk around. If I wire cut to the north, I'm still powered on the south, so it's fine. Okay. Oh boy, a bunch of knot gates. I haven't seen this before. I could wire cut, but that would turn this on. Wire cut. That would turn this... Hold on. If I wire cut this... Or I could just walk around. I could like wire cut here and then walk over here. Because if I wire cutted right in front of this, it would turn this on, which just makes things more difficult for me. Except it would turn this off as well. Let's suppose I did the simplest thing. Wire cut, wire cut, wire cut, wire cut. 4 wire cuts will get me through. I've got 5. Is there any way I can imagine taking fewer? No, every time I turn another one on, it seems like I have to use another wire cut. So I think the correct thing to do... Oh, I forgot about the fact that I need a path back. So I need a path over and back. Oh, baby. Alright, didn't think this through. So I may need to step over pits. And now I do want to try to turn off the whole thing. So if I cut this, it'll turn this on. Then if I cut this, it would turn this on. I could cut this and cut this, and then these both would stay off. And then I could cut this and cut this, and these would both stay off. And then I never run out of wire cuts. Oh boy. Okay, after looking at it for 3 minutes, I finally had some insight, which is there's another way other than wire cutters to turn these off. So I think this will work. If I put a plank here, I remove the knot gate. Oh, but I end up toggling. That didn't occur to me, though. So I'm gonna have to cut some wires too. I'm gonna try to enter through the south and exit through the north. Okay. I mean, I have 3 more planks. So I could do that 3 more times, but then I'm also going to need some wire cuts. And so I'm trying to decide now if there are places where wire cutting makes more sense. If I cut a wire going forward to the left, I could do a wire over and back and definitely skip the next round. And I have a lot of wire cuts, so I think that actually makes sense. Would I be able to get out of... So here's my idea. Cut this wire. It'll leave this open. Go down here and spend a plank, which will turn this off and this on. And then if I move further to the south, there'll still be room to come out this way. Yeah, it's hard for me to see, like, all the way forward. But I think this seems plausible, so I'm going to try it. So I'm going to chop this wire. Then I'm going to go here and use a plank. And now my exit is going to be through here. I could either chop a wire on the way in and plan to chop it on the way out. Yeah, and then I'd only have to chop 2 more wires. I've got 4 wire cuts, and I could use all 4 of them. 2 on the way in and 2 on the way out. Let's do that, because I'm just thrilled to have any solution at all. I didn't think it through. Okay, I might have just... yeah, that was dumb. Alright, suppose I do this and spend a plank. And then I'd still have 2 wire cuts for the way back out. This will still work. No, yes, because this is going to stay powered, so this is going to stay unpowered. Okay, I understand now why I failed to foresee that and how it's still going to be okay. Okay. I did this wrong. Oh no. Can I recover from this? If I snip, I can't get out. I could plank, go over here, step off, but then I need to plank again to get myself a way out, so I spent an extra plank, because I stepped here and I should have stepped to the north to undo this one. Rats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Okay, so I'm gonna plank. And then plank again. Oops. To erase that. Go pick up the chest. And now walk back out with my final wire cut. I still have 1 other wire cut. Okay, that's good at least. Okay, we're not completely out of resources, but I think I spent more resources than I had to in that room, but at least I solved it. Oh! And we reached the exit. And so if I go in here, now it's up to 2 lights. And I wonder if I use a saw, does it rescue a person? Oh, movement blocked. Okay. It doesn't, matter if I use these. This time there wasn't a person in here, and so I'm not sure about rescuing people or whatever. But I unlocked boxes. I guess we'll go back to the hub and read about boxes. I wonder what I need to do to unlock a person. And I wonder when I'll unlock the other game modes. But let's read about boxes. Beat 4-6 thrice, but it doesn't tell us about them. There's still a whole bunch of things to unlock, apparently. Okay. yeah, I will say I hope that you guys are having a great day. I'm unsure for the future of this series if I want to do some editing and like skip some easy bits and just go into hard ones or something. But in any case, I'll figure it out. Have a great day. I'll see you again soon with more of Herman's Electro.